Right, so welcome back again. I'm here to give you a little update and report. So, as you probably know, me and Ian finally, after a long time, Ian's, got more time to do stuff than I have. I pretty much had no time. So I've been waiting ages to be able to do a tour. And I did, Ian joined me on the tour I wanted to do. It went very well, and my fitness was a lot better than I thought it would be. I mean, since I've hardly done any riding for ages, I thought I might suffer because of a lack of training, but I didn't. So, it was an interesting tour. We went some places we've been before, that are very well familiar, like Stapleford Woods. Because we got there, Ian couldn't get to this area early, so he cycled and got here a bit later. So we got out of Stapleford Woods quite late, which meant we were riding in the dark along the Sustrans National Cycle Network 64, which was fun. It was flipping cold and we had to put like extra layers on. So we got to the woods okay. But, I can't remember this all being the video. But there was there's two sides to Stapleford Woods, separated by the road. And we had to go into the woods opposite a car park. And there was loads of vans in there. There might have been van lifers, but there was also people who I suspect were doggers in there. There was cars like just, circling around. And we stopped near a gate to go in where we wanted to, and this car in a car park had stopped. It was just kind of creepy, so, we turned our lights off and went into the woods undetected. And we had we camped there for the night, and the next day we headed out to Harby on 64, and then took 64 into Lincoln. Riding through Lincoln was kind of interesting because I saw some places I've not seen before. And we filmed the odd bit. Then we got onto the water railway, which is what we went there for. Now, the weather was cold and windy. And we pushed on for quite a long way. But, this is my thoughts. After a long time of pushing through the wind, I kind of had enough of it. So I decided not to make it quite to the end of the water railway. We went down a farm, like a road, into farmland. We found some interesting stuff. We eventually found a little wood to camp in, which was different. And I'll tell you about, you'll probably see by the title, I'm going to say that I've only got a GoPro Hero 8. and I had problems with it, so I don't know if it was it may have been far too cold. I don't know, I'm guessing that is the problem, it's just too cold for the battery can't handle it. So some of the stuff we were trying to record got cut off, and I didn't try to record anything the last couple of days. And also I was going to mention about the pedal cell. For the people who are like hating on the pedal cell, I actually found it does work great. Before the GoPro kind of stopped working the first time, the battery was getting low. I charged the pedal cell right up to 100%. And I also, charged my phone on it a bit. So the GoPro would charge, but when I tried to use it, it lasted a few minutes and shut down. So I ended up not being able to film anything. So a lot of stuff I really like to have been able to film. I never did. But it was a good and interesting trip. When we got back from the second night camp, we headed towards Sleaford. We saw loads of interesting stuff, and I really enjoyed going into Sleaford again, seeing how it's changed. And we went to a chip shop what's been there for a very long time, called Scoffers, and we had really nice chips. Then we headed out into the countryside through Lessingham and Cranwell Village. We went out to Stubden. But that's where we had problems finding a camp, because the wood we was going to camp in, it had been cleared, so there was absolutely no chance of being able to hide in it. So we rode around some farm trails, and I eventually found a wood on the map, and it was a success. We went to that wood and camped there the night, and it rained again. So the next morning, it was raining. Yes, and so we rode back in the rain. I think Ian was going to go all the way back to where he lives, but he decided to get a train at Long Eaton, which I don't blame him, because I was kind of fed up of being out in the rain. It's, it is kind of fun, but kind of like the whole body and all your gear it gets damp and wet and cold. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try the GoPro again, warm it up a bit. I mean, I've got other cameras, but they're not suitable for outdoors. I mean, that's the problem with filming outdoors. What snowflakes who moan about us spending money, what they don't understand, if you're filming outdoors, the cameras take a real beating, they do. I've seen I've had cameras damaged, get water in them. I've known other people. There's someone I watch, and they're quite an expensive camera. They were going up like a little hill. He slept over on mud, and he slammed his camera down on the ground when he fell over, and it kind of broke it. I mean, cameras just take a beating. The weather wrecks them, and so I don't know if my other cameras would be that good. I mean, I don't know, I might get an Insta360. I'll just have to see. Also, I need a new like computer for editing and stuff. Anyway, so I'll get the video edited, so I'll put it up soon. Just bear in mind what there were problems with the GoPro. So some of the footage might be cut off, it may not make sense. It's disappointing, but I mean, I'll just see. I might see if I can buy some spare new batteries. Anyway, I'll talk to you later where we're getting some more cycling adventures done. And let me know your thoughts and any ideas. And we'll talk to you soon. And by the way, enjoy a cup of tea. Right, catch you later.